This is WWJ Whipping with Joe, and a good afternoon to you. This is Sunday afternoon in the island of Kauai, Hawaii. I thought I'd make a video on this Epixor, Okuma Epixors. They've got the 40 here. We got the 40S. The S always denote that it's a faster ratio. And then you've got the 55. P stands for not power. I thought it was power, but it's for a power handle. No, sorry. But anyway, I thought I'd share this with you folks. Since I got this Okuma intrigued me because they had so many reels. A whole bunch of reels. So I thought I'd go and finagle this thing. But anyway, they've got the 10, 20, and 30 in this size of the 40. And as far as I don't know if they got a 10S or a 20S or 30, which is a faster ratio. But this one here is a 40. It's a plain 40. And it's got 7+1 bearings. You got the gear ratio is 5:1. And it's 30 inches per crank. 10.7 ounces. And has 22-pound drag. That I've never been able to verify. Since it's seems like it's got 12 maybe. But we'll see how that works. But this currently is one that I've liked the most actually, and the reason is because it's a slow ratio. I prefer slow ratios. Most people don't like slow ratios, they like faster. But for me, because I'm popping 2-ounce lures, remember all these are popping 2-ounce lures. It's not like a small little, like a half-ounce lure. I'm popping 2 ounces lure, and I'm basically trying to feel the reel actually, so I can crank and see if it's going to fail with my crank and pop technique. But anyway, this one is about 26 hours, and this is the 40S faster ratio, 6:1 ratio. It's 37 inches per crank, and it's only 10.9 ounces, which is only 0.2 ounces heavier than this guy. And it's got 22-pound drag also. I haven't been able to verify that. But these two, basically, I've got about 190 cranks, if I'm mistaken, of 40-pound braid Power Pro. That's a lot. That comes out to about maybe 140 yards of line. And if the drag's set right and fish don't break you off, you should be able to land one. That's my feeling anyway. And these, comparatively, these reels are actually 3,000 reels according to Okuma. They're 4,000, they're 40, or is equivalent to a 3,000 reel in a different manufacturer. And the other one we got here is the XP 55, and I compare that with the Spheros 6,000, but it's only, this guy here is only 11.5 ounces versus 17. Extremely light. 7 ratio, 5:1, 34 inches per crank, and it's got 26.5-pound drag, which I don't think it has that. I probably think it's got 16, but you know, like I say, I can't. All these three reels basically are not rated the way I've checked them. Now the Trio 40S and the Trio 55, now they got 20-something pound drag. I guarantee you that. If you lock it down, you won't be able to pull it out. These three here, you can lock it down, and I can pull the braid out. So I don't think you've got 22-pound drag for these two, and I don't think you get 26-pound drag. I'm sporting 7-pound drag. Basically, that's what I use for my, even going for GTs especially. But I thought I'd share this with you. The other thing about these is this is the only reels that I've gone through. I've gone through over 50 reels now, and I think it's probably about 10 Okumas almost. This is the newest on the block, actually. The line lay is extremely close. I mean, it's really, it's really close. And they call it slow oscillation. And I'm gonna turn this knob here, and you're gonna see what I mean, what they mean by slow oscillation. It means the spool is hardly going up and down. I'll show you this with you here. By the way, these reels are made for fresh water, minimum salt water, it says. So we've got the bottom of the spool here, where the line goes in, and this is the bottom. We're going to see how much it goes from top to bottom, how many cranks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 cranks. We're going to do this again. This is right here on the bottom, I think it is. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Somewhere for almost 5. So what it's actually doing is it's really slow. The spool is actually going slow up and down the shaft. Different. Okay. Now the 55 gun dunked. I think that one is about 21 hours. This one is 26. This one has 12. And I show the difference between a faster retrieve and a slow retrieve. I'm going to crank this one here. Remember, this one has approximately 26 hours of fishing use. You can see that on my channel. Very smooth. Still smooth. After 26 hours, basically over 20 hours cranking 2-ounce lures. Okay. Now I'm going to the 6-to-1 ratio. The faster ratio always fills faster. I mean, I'm not going to call this a failure, but it's making noise right now. It's only got 12 hours, probably about 10 hours of popping 2-ounce lures. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, that's a 6-to-1 ratio with 12 hours. And this is 5-to-1 ratio with 6 hours. 26 hours. Interesting, eh? Okay. Now this one here is 21 hours. Slow ratio. Smooth. But you go to the faster ratio. I don't know if you can feel, but I can feel it in the handle. I can feel the vibration. And that's probably either bearing or whatever. Like I said, these all been in the water, and so we'll see how long they fare. But so far I like these reels, especially with the line lay, and it's very smooth. You can cast further because you get more yardage, and it's incredible actually. I like it. I wish we would have had one for saltwater, but the trio is made for saltwater. But anyway, we'll talk about saltwater. I thought I'd share this with you. The Epixor 40, the 40S, and the 55P. Again, WWJ, whipping with Joe. Aloha.